Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Serbia. Rise for the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Serbia, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Malavio. Pray silence for the arrival of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Serbia, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Malavio. National anthem, please. Please be seated. Your Excellency the President, Senior Advisor to the President, Ambassador Tokona C. Kurma, the Honorable Minister of Sport, the Executive Director of National Sports Authority, the President, Sierra Leone Football Association, our Honoree, Antonio Rüdiger, the parents of the Honoree, family members and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are here this afternoon for the conferment of honor on Antonio Rüdiger as Brand Global Sierra Leone Football Ambassador by His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Malavio, as Fountain of Honor of the Republic of Sierra Leone. For us to commence, I would like to invite the presence of God in the minute of silence prayers, please. Amen. Amen. It's now my pleasure to invite the Director of Protocol of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation for a declaration of purpose. Director, please.
His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Malavio, Minister of Sports, Senior Advisor to the President, Ambassador Roma, President and officials of SAFA, President and officials of the Sierra Leone Sports Council, family members of Mr. Antonio Rüdiger, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today is indeed a remarkable and historic occasion, yet again in the history of sports and football in Sierra Leone, to have one of our most distinguished compatriots with us in the person of Antonio Rüdiger, and for whom this award ceremony is being held. Let me convey, on behalf of the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Professor David J. Francis, warm greetings and felicitations to you, Mr. Rüdiger, as you continue to make Sierra Leone proud as a renowned football player. In this perspective, you are already an ambassador in your own right, and this ceremony today is in recognition of that fact, but a unique opportunity to also formalize the process by His Excellency the President. This award ceremony today therefore reaffirms the commitment made by the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone to canvass and promote sports, as well as sporting activities in Sierra Leone, with the aim of ensuring Sierra Leone's participation in sporting activities abroad receives the required impetus, deserving under the leadership of His Excellency the President and the Ministry of Sports, and of course, all ancillary sporting agencies in the country. The advancement of sports diplomacy is also a growing and important trend for which ongoing collaboration with other interlocutors, including the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, is central. Today, Mr. Antonio Rüdiger is being recognized for his outstanding role and contribution to Sierra Leone in the area of promoting sports, but also his benefaction to His Excellency the President's forerunner priority of promoting free quality education in the country. This consistency was manifested sometime in 2020 when Mr. Rüdiger donated a sizable amount towards the free quality education drive of the government of Sierra Leone. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a more important consideration in view of this award ceremony is tied to His Excellency the President's vision of enlarging Sierra Leone's diplomatic footprint in the appointment of brand ambassadors for Sierra Leone, who have the exceptional ability and opportunity to articulate our story, to present Sierra Leone as a go-to country, as well as a land of immense opportunities, ready to do business with these partners in the spirit of mutual trust, mutual respect, and win-win relations, while displaying its soft power attributes as a resilient country now respected on the global stage. This is why Mr. Rüdiger has also been featured as a brand ambassador of Sierra Leone in his pursuit for a seat at the United Nations Security Council for 2024-2025 in the non-permanent category. I should like to conclude, ladies and gentlemen, by extending our honest appreciation to you, Mr. Rüdiger, and to wish you the best in your endeavors as a football ambassador for Sierra Leone. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Director of Protocol. Your Excellency, it is now my pleasure to read the citation for the appointment of Mr. Antonio Rüdiger as Brand Global Sierra Leone Football Ambassador. Our honoree hails from Kono District, born at a time when Sierra Leone civil war ravaged the nation and displaced populations. Against all overwhelming odds, he persisted and prevailed, and today he has excelled and triumphed. His humble personality belies his successes on the pitch and his much highly decorated career. Since his international debut for Germany in 2014, he has won 49 caps, scoring 2 goals 5 years apart in 2 World Cup qualifications. At club level, he has had a distinguished playing career from VfB Stuttgart to AS Roma to Chelsea, where he has spied his trade since 2017 with assured value. He has won numerous honours with Chelsea Football Club, including the FA Cup, the Super Cup, the Championships League, the Confederations Cup, including 8 man of the match performances. On the field of play, he is described as a tough tackler with a commanding presence in the air. Indeed, a tough tackler, he has been off the field too, where he has worked assiduously to tackle some of Sierra Leone's challenges. His voice has been trenchant against racism in football, but he has also maintained a soft spot for the vulnerable and the underprivileged. He has used his professional football career to model what is possible and as a platform for enhancing lives. Since the establishment of his foundation in Sierra Leone, he has undertaken impactful projects that has effused good conscience and magnanimity. He has been feeding 250 kids in various communities. When COVID-19 struck, he mobilized 5 Chelsea and Arsenal footballers to support the Mass Cup Freetown campaign by lunchbox gifts and partners. The project produced 60,000 face masks for market women across Freetown. He has provided humanitarian support for victims of tragedies, including fire victims of the Mambila community. To communities, he has inspired kids who will dream and can become with donations for jerseys and football kits. He has constructed a water well in his mother's village in Kono that serves over 250 people. He is a permanent sponsor of the Lunchbox Gift Mobile Library project. He has also supported Big Show, a project that has provided life-changing surgery for 11 children in Sierra Leone. His elation was obvious in a tweet on the occasion of the successful surgical procedures on the 11 children. He wrote on Twitter, "Thanks so much to Big Show 11 to help these children in need in my second home in Sierra Leone. This is what really matters in life, to see them smiling again. Together, we have made it possible to give 11 kids a better life again. May God protect and bless them all. Protect and bless them all." End of quote. Our recipient does not relent or hesitate to donate to causes dear to his heart and that benefit millions of children in Sierra Leone. His mission, it seems, is about changing lives and changing stories. On Sunday, 19 January 2020, he met with His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, on the margins of the UK-Africa Investment Summit in London and pledged 1 billion loans, the equivalent of $101,000 US, for Sierra Leone's free quality education initiative. No doubt, it still remains the largest contribution by a single individual to the free quality school education program. He has not rested on his honors and successes. He has launched his foundation focusing on 4 key pillars: sports education, sports infrastructure, sports inclusivity, and literacy, which includes language, digital literacy, and numeracy. Your Excellency, sir, when you received the honorees pledge to free quality education in Sierra Leone, you said these words, and I quote, "The narrative about Sierra Leone must change, and it is the duty of every Sierra Leonean out in the diaspora to come on board the rebranding process." End of quote. Our honoree has been rebranding Sierra Leone with deliberate commitment and great passion. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, with great acclamation, Sierra Leone proudly honors one of its own, Mr. Antonio Rüdiger, as brand Global Sierra Leone Football Ambassador today. I now invite the honoree to rise for a presentation of the passports from His Excellency the President. And I invite our newest ambassador to give a statement of appreciation. Mr. Ambassador, please.
Yes, hello everyone. Thanks for being here, and His Excellency, thank you for having me here. Yeah, this is not one of my biggest strengths, to be very honest with you. But I have to say, like me, my family, and the team who's working for me, we are very, very proud to receive this. Because me, I'm not only looking about myself. It's not, I believe an individual cannot do this alone. There's always people behind it. First of all, big thanks to my parents, mom and dad, because without them, this would never be possible. And they always taught me to be a very humble person and believe in God. And yes, do good to people and good will follow you. And again, thank you very much. I'm honored to serve this country and put this country in a better light. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador, for those inspiring words. I also now the singular honor to invite His Excellency the President for a response. His Excellency the President.
Mr. Minister, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency Ambassador, congratulations. You've earned it, but you had it before you earned it. You have shown that you are not only Sierra Leonean by blood, but by action. Before even you got here, when you heard about the free quality education, you had trust and confidence, and you donated $1 billion leones to that endeavor. For me, you showed to me at that time that you are a true Sierra Leonean. We confer this on you because we think you deserve it, and we need to do more for you as you continue to do more for us. We are proud of who you are, what you are doing. Your humility in greatness is what we admire about you as Sierra Leoneans. Very few people know your origin. Your parents nobody knows they are here even. Yes, I remember meeting them, and these are great virtues that you have exhibited. We are proud of you, and we think that you can represent us. You said talking is not one of your forte, nor is it mine too. But in certain positions, when you find yourself, you have to do it. When you are man of the match, I know they will call you to so you do speak at that time. Maybe this is not about football, that's why you're not comfortable. But truly, we are very happy to receive you. I'm proud of you as one of ours. And of course, I used to support other teams, but now I look at Chelsea. So you can rest assured that when Chelsea plays, Sierra Leone is tuned. And you are the reason why that is happening. But coming to really helping others, the values that your parents have imparted to you, that of helping others, when at least you're not the richest footballer, you're not the richest man in the world, but when you can afford a roof over your head and a meal, it's good to remember those who cannot afford a meal. And if you can, always help them. And I will assure you, you will never lack in your life. For me, the free quality education is really about helping those who need help, sharing the wealth of our country. Many have criticized it as, the grown dry. But instead of dishing out money in areas that are not productive, because I want to be re-elected, I prefer to dish out money to develop the human capacity of this country. I would prefer to invest as much as we can to develop those who cannot afford it. And the free quality education is just about that. Redistributing wealth, taking care of the poorest of the poor, empowering the least of us. So many children drop out of school for a mere $20 a year. That is an indictment on our conscience. So it was for these reasons that I said, as difficult as it is, as expensive as it is, For the critics, they said it was not possible because it definitely you need a lot of work to go into even starting it. But we were audacious enough to start it, the free quality education. It's been hard, but it's beginning to pay. Where many people like you and institutions around the world have admired us for the brave stance we've taken to develop human capital. And we are getting support. So I want to say, on behalf of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the people, and the many children who have benefited and continue to benefit from your generosity, thank you for the donation, and you can rest assured that it went to those who deserve it most. Gone are those days when you will doubt whether if you donate anything, it will get to the right beneficiaries. All the money you give can be accounted for because it went to where it's supposed to go. Thank you, and we are very happy to receive you all. Of course, you did watch our matches. After 26 years, we decided to take a try. And I promised this nation, even when we had the only debate we had for the presidency, I said, I will take you back to the African nations. So, for those who are grumbling about missing a penalty, I will fill my part. I will take you to the African nations. Now, it is our responsibility as a country to thrive, not only to appear there, but to make sure that we give the requisite support to our players when they're there. The technical team, the ministry, the SLAFA, and also Sierra Leoneans, as a matter of fact. The way we are clapping you, that is the way we are contributing. Our players will be the richest players in this country. The number of people I saw coming out, if we can just pay, I know everybody affords at least credit for their phone. If we can just give 5,000, the number of people I saw, I think we can support young stars in a better way. So I want to encourage all of us, and the unity it engendered. You could see happiness in the eyes of people in this country. It was only the gate that stopped them from storming this place when we drew with Côte d'Ivoire. Was it Côte d'Ivoire? Yeah, the last one. The one before the very last one. So people, we are in love. It's a nation in love with football, you know, and you are an epitome of our love for football. I think you deserve all our support. Thank you. I can see Slafa here. I can see the minister here. Of course, we have to discuss what happened. I think we could have done better, and Antonio can agree with me. That day, our last performance was not worthy of a lion, and you went, you know, Cameroon, they say the indomitable lions, they are, but we are the true lions. And well, let's discuss that. There is always a reason to lose, but we want to understand, and we demand that explanation from all of you. So, thank you. Welcome home.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like His Excellency said, you are an epitome of our football nation. On that note, that is how we come to the end of the program. Just two announcements. His Excellency has consented for photo opportunity. Because of the sun, we will just take the photo opportunity right at the back. And then the second announcement is that His Excellency has also consented to have a one-on-one meeting with the new ambassador in his office after the program. On that note, may we all rise for the national anthem for the program. Guests remain seated whilst I call the new ambassador to proceed to the back. The photographers.